Hello, my name is Ashanna Morris and I'm a sophomore English major from Brooklyn, New York. So, participating in this semester's community service has been a great experience. I volunteered at the AIDS Walk Atlanta and I also participated in the walk. During the volunteer experience, I was able to help set up tents for different teams and vendors and let them know where exactly they would be stationed. I also persuaded participants to actually get tested for HIV and AIDS. I also participated at the Atlanta Community Food Bank, and there I sorted through boxes of non-perishables, perishables, toiletries, and baby items to put into different boxes to be given to families who are less fortunate and need them actually. But before participating in these forms of community service, I didn't think that they had anything to do with the English major. I didn't know different forms of community service could even relate to it. I just assumed that maybe reading to children or helping young children with their reading and writing skills were the only ways for me to connect my English major to a community service experience. Sorry, but that's clearly not the case. So my quick and savvy ways to persuade the participants of the AIDS walk kind of reminded me of writing a paper. So I had to grab the participants' attention immediately in order to first introduce the topic of AIDS and HIV, and then I had to give them a surplus of information before I can actually tell them, okay, and this is how you get tested. So for me, it was like setting up my context and then telling them to get tested. It was almost like my thesis. And then, even further, going to the food bank and sorting through boxes, it made me think of a population of working class people that actually still work but still couldn't afford their necessary materials for everyday life. And that made me think about the novels that I read every day in class. Although the novels have one meaning, once you dig further, it has another meaning. So for me, sorting through the boxes, at first it was just I'm sorting through the boxes for my community service hours, but then it became I'm actually helping a population. They're not just not trying, they actually are trying every day to survive, but the money's there, not the money that they do get, it's still not enough for them to live. So I was just using my analysis and context clues and just not reading in between the lines, not looking at the basics of what I was giving. And that's something that I learned in 285 and 280. So being able to use those tools, actually, it was exhilarating actually. But as an English major, I would like to change the world through my writing and through my voice. And the community service helped me to find a new voice to speak on, which is the voice of others who are not always heard. I feel as though I have more to speak on in my upcoming block and my journalism career through these community service experiences. I also feel that I have grown as a person through these experiences because I just went and asking just for my hours and then coming out with a whole new perspective. So I feel combining the English with the service has helped me grow into a person, and it also can be shown through my growth can be shown through my written work as well.